If it is possible, as far as it depends on you, live at peace with everyone. Romans 12:18. So what do we do when we encounter people who don't want to have peace? What are your thoughts on the subject? So from what I kind of got out of doing a little bit of research and studying my Bible, of course, and just some of my own personal thoughts on this, I put down that we could pray for them to start. Another thing to do is to try to understand that some people just don't know how to have peace in their lives. So it's never occurred to them that having peace in their lives is even a possibility. Another thing you could do is to remember Romans 12:18 that I said in the intro, and try within ourselves to have peace with those people, even though sometimes it may be hard. One more thing to remember is that there are times in our own lives that we don't have peace. There are times where we're chaotic, and maybe to other people it seems like we're always a little bit chaotic, or there's times in our life that just is hard, and we all go through those phases. We go through those phases where we have peace and things are going well, and then we are tested and chaos shows up, whether it's our own doing or the doing of somebody else, or some kind of, what it feels like some kind of force coming against us. So that leads me to my next question. What do we do when we are struggling to have peace in our own lives? There are things in life that bring us down. Things like an illness, or maybe a loved one has an illness, loss of a loved one's, uncertainty. Maybe we're trying to make a big decision, and that in ourselves is not, in our lives is not allowing us to have peace. So it feels like we're just kind of creating chaos for ourselves and creating chaos for other people as well, though it may not be intentional. But for starters, we can cast our cares on the Lord, 1 Peter 5:7. And for second, seek fellowship, godly counsel. Talk to somebody. Don't just try and keep it in and deal with it ourselves. Our worst chaos often comes from within our own heads, and sometimes getting that advice from another person's perspective helps us to calm down, and just allows us to breathe and look at things not from within our tunnel vision or mirror, just it allows us to see things. Be willing to listen. You have to be able to listen to the advice, because sometimes those people are people who've gone through it and know how to have peace when we don't. They've gone through the situation already. So you can do that. Vent if you need to. Cry if that helps. Take a vacation. Get out of town. Allow yourself to breathe and not get in the middle of this everyday chaos, and just allow yourself just that time away, and you can come back refreshed and be willing to take on what's next and take on the world, and try and just have that clear state of mind. So remember, I heard this from someone from church recently, and I think they read it from a book. I can't quite remember the name of the book. I'll have to look it up and put it in the description box. But remember that peace is a privilege, not a right. We need to work for it, but once we have it, we can conquer whatever comes our way. And we have to keep doing that in our lives. We have to keep remembering to have that peace, and have that peace that passes all understanding. So, I got a question for you guys. What do you think about having peace in your life? And how do you handle life when it gets chaotic and when you have no peace? Anyway, thank you for watching, and remember to have that peace that passes all understanding. Phillipians 4:7. Thank you. God bless, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye.